That was interesting typing. There we go. Exactly, Bill. Hey, Mac. What's up, man? Got to remember where HK-47 is. What's up, T3? Let's see. What's wrong with the astrogation system? Don't woo me. Can it be repaired or not? No, it's damaged. You try to work on it when you get the chance. And now you can do the calculations. We may get separated again. No, I'm not planning to leave you behind. But it happens. Forget it. Routine maintenance. Whoops. Gotta work on that repair. Let me take a look. Aha! How do you feel? Additional +1 intelligence. Well, me, I was working on you this whole time. I had other questions for you. Light side point gained, items received, influence gained. Nice. Okay. Cool. Now let's get this guy settled. I should be able to help him a little bit. Control cluster. Alright, so I got a little bit more done. The droid chassis and the droid processor. I thought I could do other stuff. Don't I have that? No. Alright, well, it's a little bit closer along. Oh, there's Demiser falling asleep again. I think he was actually off as well. Oh, cool, Mac. Cool. Yeah, please, I hope that you enjoy it. And please let me know how it, what you think of it when you're done. I appreciate that. Okay, Mild. Yes, you can do, definitely you can do that, Lego, as long as you're keeping the stuff germane to the chat and all that stuff. And obviously nothing that would be against chat rules. I'm sure you know about those. But, which is just basically no sexism, racism, etc. But, yeah, no, that's fine. You can totally do that.
General?
Let's see. Really, you don't have to call me General.
Sorry. Guess I can't get my head out of the past.
Just wondering what you've been doing since the war ended.
I moved around for a couple years. Working as a starship mechanic got me from place to place. I wasn't ready to settle down after the war.
What? Links without my permission. Can I do just that? I have a personal Twitter, Diamond, although I usually don't put my stream on it just because I keep those a little bit separate. At some point I may get a game Twitter, but at the moment I don't. The best way is to follow me on Twitch at the moment, Diamond. Mr. General was my father. It's funny. During my exile, I did the same thing.
Bet you understand my restlessness. Though the war had ended, I couldn't find peace in anything. As long as I kept moving, I didn't have to think about what happened. Know what I mean?
Only too well.
I'm sure you do. I decided I'd do something constructive. I wanted to make up for the things I'd done before. I wanted to design planetary shields. But there weren't many systems with the credits to spare. There was more that needed to be rebuilt and protected. I found out that Telos was going to be the flagship project for the Republic, and it sounded like something good. I saw Telos before the Sith raised it.
Oh, okay.
It deserved a better fate. But Zerka ruined everything. I thought I could force Zerka out on my own, but I guess I can't fix everything myself.
Let's see. It's good to have you around again.
It's good to be working with you again, General. Something else I can help you with?
Where did you pick up that remote, anyway?
That old thing? I built it when I was a kid. Been following me around for years now, despite what I've done to try and chase him off. Hey, just kidding. I'm happy to have you around.
What does it do other than follow you around?
He helps me out with repairs. I outfitted him with a cutting laser and some other tools for delicate modifications. He's also good for singeing the pants of annoying techs. I've been thinking about doing some other work on it, but I barely have time. Too busy fixing up the ship. Something else I can help you with?
Wait a minute. I was going to ask him if he could build me one. You have all the light source parts I'll need?
No, you're still missing an emitter matrix and lens. Something else I can help you with?
What are you doing?
Just working on the ship. I'm not sure who got her up and running, but I'm amazed she's even space-worthy. Whoever made these repairs doesn't think like most mechanics. But don't worry, I'll get everything in shape. I didn't want...
Okay, what is it?
Why did you decide to fight?
Let's see. The Jedi serve no one with inaction.
The war went poorly before Revan and the Jedi lent aid to the Republic. Many of us believed the Jedi to be cowards who were afraid to face the Mandalorian threat. I remembered when word of the Mandalorian attacks arrived on Iridonia. My people had colonies across the Outer Rim. Many of them were among the first systems to fall.
I don't actually know, Lego. We're going to be out here, and oftentimes we're out in Seattle for July 4th, but we're not going to be this time. So I imagine we may go see some fireworks. I'll be spending time with the family for sure. I'm sure there's a barbecue in the offing, because we love barbecuing, so I imagine that will happen too. Maybe spend it with friends, but I don't think we've really decided yet, actually. You have anything you're doing? Let's see. As good a reason as any for joining.
I did not join because I wanted to protect, though. I hated them. I wanted to destroy them. To give them the mercy they gave the people they conquered. I remember the thrill I felt when we fought them in battle. Victories were rare, but we celebrated every Mandalorian's death. Do you know how it felt?
Let's see. Jedi are trained to resist such strong emotions.
I couldn't do that. It was almost as though the battle took control of me.
Yeah, I hear you.
Drove me forward. It's always on my mind now. That loss of control blinded me. Turned me into a weapon. I just needed to get that off my chest. Was there something you wanted me for?
You have any shields I could use?
Sorry, General, I'm flat out. I'll see if I can make some more when I get a chance. Something else I can help you with?
Okay. Alright, let's talk with what's-her-face. Kreia, and get some more stuff about how I'm not worthy and I have learned nothing and blah, 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 blah.
Oh.
What's up, handmaiden?
Exile. Is
America.
there something you need?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, your features, your stance. There is a calm about you that I did not notice on Telos. There is an energy about you, a lightness in your movements. It is something I have seen in only the most disciplined and revered of the Ichani weapon masters, yet it comes to you with ease.
I do feel better. I feel more in touch with my surroundings and others. I feel good enough to sing, how deep is your love, how deep is your love. I really need to learn, 'cause I'm living in this ship of...
It shows in your features. It is beautiful.
My beard powers me. Can I ask you some questions?
Ask.
Let's see. What are you
I am
doing?
training, so that if danger should strike, my body and my reflexes will be prepared. That, and I had forgotten how long hyperspace travel can be. If I do not have something to focus my attention on, I fear my sanity will erode as well.
Exactly, Roar. Donut. Let's play Pazik with that.
What do you mean, Pazak? What, again?
No, I do not trust him.
Add cards.
That too.
This is going to be a short journey if everyone's watching each other for betrayal.
That is untrue. You and the Iridonian trust each other. Or at least the Iridonian trusts you. We heard much of the Iridonian
true,
when
Bill.
we served Atris. Atris believed that the Iridonian held the knowledge to restoring Telos.
I mean, Maps, he does look like Barry Gibb, right? Like, I'm not making that up. He does look like Barry Gibb. Oh, Barad-dûr.
Yes. His skill with machines is something beyond which most can aspire to. His shield technology surpasses the designs
think it's a
of even
beard
the most
enhancer.
skilled of Ichani power architects. I do not realize if you know what it means to have such a one respect and follow you. The Iridonian allied himself with no one on the entire world of Telos, yet he will follow you at the risk of his life. His stance, in many ways, mirrors yours. Where he walks, he carries a world upon his shoulders, and like you, I do not know if he has ever faced it.
Listening to some shoulda who never fought in the wars. Maybe you'd like to explain why Atris is siphoning power to the Telos Academy.
The reasons for such siphoning of power are complicated, and I do not know all the answers. But there is something greater being achieved. The teachings at the Academy must be preserved, even if it draws strength from Telos.
She thought Barad-dûr was the key to saving Telos?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I already know that.
You may have.
You have a name?
Before entering Atris's service, yes, I carried a name, as all the children of the Ichani do.
Cool, Parker. What was it?
It is not important. My title and rank is of consequence, not my name. I take value in Atris's service, not in myself.
Let's see. You should take value in yourself as well.
We all have value in our oaths to others, and the promises we make. When we make that pledge, we are pledging ourselves to something greater.
Typical Roar,
When
right?
importance is placed on the self, then by such acts, the galaxy is unmade.
There's some truth in what you say. Is that your judgment of me? You think that I lost myself when I disobeyed the Jedi?
I do not know. That is a question you must ask yourself.
No, I had some other
You may
questions.
ask.
What are you doing?
I am training.
Oh yes, I knew that.
You may ask.
Okay. More light side points. There she is. Alright, it's time for Fun Times the Kreia.
How many more do we intend to gather to us? This ship is not the galaxy. There is only so much room.
Oh, shut up, you old hag. I mean, as many as want to come with us and help us.
Then prepare for an army, I think, for it seems many more will come in time.
Afraid of losing
They
your
will
influence?
follow you because you are a leader. Their kind always needs such, even when the figure deserves no such obedience.
Cool, Diamond. Welcome to it. They're my friends, not my followers.
Do not cloak one word within another. Friends. Do friends
good voice
not
acting from her.
follow? Do friends not form a hierarchy of their own, no matter how small the circle?
They are your friends, too. Maybe you could learn to see them that way rather than as followers.
I am too old for friends, and when the years settle upon you, you will dispense with such words as well.
Makes you think they obey me.
Because I am not blind, that is why. I see what they see, hear their voices when they speak to
I know, right,
you,
Arctic?
and notice the change when they speak to others.
Is the fact that... Why are you angry?
I know many things, and I know what I am not. I am no leader. I speak with a voice that will never move others. I speak with a passion that goes unheard. They obey you because you are a leader, and perhaps something more. Have you noticed what has been happening? Have you felt it in them?
Let's see. No, what?
They echo you, either fighting or surrendering to their feelings, their loyalty, their duty. Your mere presence serves as an example to them of something to uphold or something to fight against.
Yeah, Legos...
Watch them carefully.
damn
See the
cutscene.
patterns and recognize the strength in it. Influence can be a weapon, one that you may need before your journey is done.
I don't know about influence as a weapon. Entropy now looms over Mojo like a skyscraper. Yeah, no, Lego's right. The Heat Demisers does the same thing. The mods all do the same thing, which is just to double check and ask about links. Oh, that's all. Just double check. You know, all you have to do is say it quickly. It's basically the same rule that Kata plays too. The only exception to that is YouTube links. You can always post a YouTube link. That's fine. You don't have to ask. Again, it needs to be appropriate. So if it's not appropriate, then, you know, but you don't have to ask ahead of time. But otherwise, you should ask ahead of time. That said, though, you know, you don't have to, Mojo does not have to be freaked out at all. But asking would be nice. Yes, you should. That said, I'm going to click on this for a second. What? It says referral denied, Roar. They are my friends, not tools.
I care not which of the words you use, as long as you make use of that which you forge. That was Revan's way, I believe. It was a strength.
What do you mean?
A discussion, perhaps, for another time.
Oh, yes.
Ask.
You don't seem to like the handmaiden. Why?
There are countless reasons, and I have neither the time nor the patience to list them all.
Yeah, I clicked on it, Roar, and it just says referral denied, so I couldn't see the picture. Let's see. I trust her. Let's see. She's offered to help us, so show her the same respect I show you.
Do you think to turn her from Atris's will? If so, I hope your arrogance will prove true in time. That I will abide her presence. She may have her uses.
Why do you say that?
Because Atris is a threat. And as much as she would try to use us against you, so may we use her servants against her. Do not see every enemy as an enemy. See them instead as an ally, whether they realize it or not. This situation may yet work to our advantage.
Oh, really, Rar? Let's see. I do not see the handmaiden as an enemy, neither should you. I will keep that in mind and watch the handmaiden carefully.
Good. That is the most to be done until events unfold, as I'm sure they will in time.
Other questions?
Ask.
What's wrong with your eyes?
There is nothing. I see all that I need, though the seeing of things flesh and blood has failed me some time ago. They were distractions only.
Might be a way to heal your sight.
There is nothing wrong with my eyes. They simply have atrophied from use. They are adequate.
Atrophied from use? They atrophy from lack of use.
If need be, I could heal them, restore my sight. But sight can prove a distraction. When one relies on sight to perceive the world, it is like trying to stare at the galaxy through a crack in the door. But that is a lesson for another time. You must learn to see crude matter for what it is, before the veil is lifted.
I'm liking Lotto sub. I mean, it started slowly, and I'm just now getting to the point where there'll be some more freedom in it, but I'm getting into it. I like it. I want my damn lightsaber, though.
Ask.
Let's see. All right, let's hit it on the head. Are you a Jedi? A Sith?
Does it matter? Of course it does. Such titles allow you to break the galaxy into light and dark, categorize it. Perhaps I am neither. And I hold both as what they are, pieces of a whole. Know that I am your teacher, and that is enough.
I want some answers, not more cryptic words.
Or what? Shall you kill me? Hurt me? You would only be inflicting harm on yourself. Perhaps you will keep me here on this ship, prisoner, unable to leave. Is that the way of a Jedi?
I had other questions. Do you know Atris at all?
I know her as much as I know any Jedi. If you have other questions, you may ask those, but on Atris, I can provide you no answers that you cannot find on your own.
Oh, do not like Kreia at all. Let's see. Questions about how Revan amassed such a huge force against the Republic.
Discussion, perhaps.
Man, she really has no influence for me. Ask and I will answer, except if I answer anything. Did you know Revan?
I misspoke before, and I do not wish to choose my words
Secrets.
unwisely again. Leave this be.
Let's see. I had other questions.
Ask.
Cancel cast out. How come Atris and the Jedi Masters mention you? In before influence failure.
Ignorance. And perhaps they do not remember or care. It is of no consequence to me or to them.
I don't buy that. Are you certain?
Do not let them discover what makes you what you are before you do, or the consequences for the galaxy will be terrible.
Why?
Because you learned to live without the Force, and that is something that the galaxy is not ready to accept. Ask.
Other questions? How about, do you know anything about the Sith who pursue us?
Nothing more than we already know.
Man.
Anything else I know would be useless.
Well, it's appropriate
there is danger
because...
in such knowledge, even if I was certain of the ones who hunt you.
Lots of failed influence. Dark side points gained, light side points gained, net light side shift, influence gained, Kreia. Alright. I gained a little influence. Check out it. Whoa, look at me. Ha ha. Barry Gibb. Barry Gibb is Jesus. Look at that. Screenshot. That's, I mean, like for real. I haven't run into Basida yet, Build, so I don't know. Remember, this is my first playthrough, so I don't know. So far, Kira has irritated me. That's a pretty awesome picture, though. He's like, I am super light side. Stay in light side. Stay in light side. Okay. Alrighty. I think I got everything, right? Oh, no, I haven't talked to Atten yet. Alright, let me go deal with Atten. And then I'm going to wrap it up for the evening. But let's talk to Atten first. Alright, Atten, what's up?
You know, I noticed a glow before, but now it's bright around you.
That's...
You've come a long way since Paragus, and despite all we've been through, you seem a lot better for it.
Oh god, Bastila from Coder 1. Gosh, I barely remember because I played Coder 1 like a decade ago. So far, Kreia has annoyed me more than anybody annoyed me in Coder 1. So, that's what I would say. See ya, Maps. Good seeing you again, man. Talk to you soon. It's hard to explain, but even with everything that's happened, I feel at peace.
It shows. It's kind of inspiring, to be honest. Anyway, just wanted to mention it. I think the others have noticed it too.
Oh, my pleasure. Thanks, Diamond. Appreciate you coming. Please make sure to follow if you liked what you saw, and we'll check you soon. Yeah, Karth is annoying, but I mean, like, Kreia is just, like, constantly down. Like, no, you suck. You're this. You're that. I'm like, shut up.
All right.
Questions. Care to explain where you got your Akani training?
Huh? What are you talking about?
When we entered the Talos Academy, you dropped into an Akani combat stance.
Oh, that. Don't tell anyone, but you wouldn't believe how many fights you can prevent by just pretending to know that stuff. I mean, it doesn't compare to wearing a lightsaber, but then again, that doesn't seem to help you much.
Don't change the subject.
Yeah? So what? I don't ask any dumb questions about your past, despite the fact that it keeps throwing us into life-threatening situations. Want to know why? I figure if you ever want to tell me something, you will. So give me the same respect, alright?
I'm not accusing you. I just want to know if you've got any other useful skills. You could be a real asset with combat training.
Well, hey, thanks. But you've got the wrong guy.
Awesome,
I'm good
Durank.
at
I appreciate
shooting
that,
people,
man.
cracking wise, and pretending to know how to fight with my hands.
That's fair enough for our song. That's fair enough for our maybe. You might be right. Night, Build. Good seeing you.
Alright.
Questions? Never mind. Influence gained. Look at that. Influence gained at and influence lost at. Net, nothing. Okay. So, now I've got the Lost Jedi. Alright, so I think what that means is, if I'm not mistaken, I have it set up so that the next time I play, I'll be able to check out the map and go to any of those planets. So let's see. Yep, look at that. Onderon, Nar Shaddaa, Korriban, Dantooine. Cool. Alrighty. Break even usually means I had a good day, right? Okay, cool. Alright, folks. Well, this has been very, very cool. This is a great time. It is late for me. Go away, Steam. It's been a great time for me. I really, really enjoyed it. This is one of the better sessions I've had in recent weeks. I love the Baldur's Gate stream too, but this has been a lot of fun. And I hope everyone enjoyed what they saw. Before everyone goes, don't leave just yet, because we're going to, for those of you who are still here, we're going to raid. And I want to see who I've got that's on right now. My boy. Okay, so... Hold on a second. So, We're going to do not go yet. Do not go here yet. I repeat, do not go here yet. We're going to go in a minute, so don't go yet. But that is where we're going to go. We're going to raid series. Don't go yet, please. When we do go, you're going to put in this for me. I would really appreciate it. And that's just that last word, but with the whole word all together. Don't do it yet. Don't do it yet. But when I get off stream, then go over and raid. I appreciate that. It's Sirius is a great guy. He's obviously playing the Baldur's Gate stream, so I try to give him some love when I can. Otherwise, please make sure to follow and keep following on with the stream. As always, I want to thank everyone who is here tonight. I want to thank Demiser. I want to thank Lego Freak. Lego, congratulations on the mod chip. You deserve it, sir. Good to see Netawin as always. Congrats on the car, Net. Good to see Arctic as always. Always my friend, pleasure. Good to see Build. Get some sleep. Hope all's well with you. Good to see Chrono as always. Duranker, I'm glad you enjoyed what you saw, and I look forward to seeing you again. Good to see Determinologies, always my favorite lurker back there, always hanging out in the chat. Good to see Diamond97. Of course, good to see Parker as always, and Khan. Lake Plantain, you don't speak a whole lot, but when you do, it's always good, interesting stuff, so it's good to see you again. Good to see Lee Hendry, who's lurking in the background. Lendane and Enforcer, good to see both of you. I look forward to seeing you folks even more in the chat. Good to see Mano, even though he was just lurking in the background. Mulligan, you were here early on. Good to see you as always, sir. Good to see you, Sub and Proxity, of course. Always good to see Rar. Thanks for some good info tonight, Rar. Good to see Splatter, one of them who has the most memorable entrances and exits into chat. Always good to see Festra. Been a while, Festra. Make sure you drop me that Twitch message if you want to know about the book. Good to see Mojo as always. Very good to see you, Mojo. Always good to see Thorg and Twisted. Twisted, go check out that eye at the eye doctor, man. Good to see Volateer, and of course, good to see Zader. So you guys were awesome. Hopefully we'll be doing this in the next couple of days. I don't know if I can do it tomorrow. Maybe. Depends on how much work I get done on writing and so forth, but I will try. But if not, in the next couple of days, I will. So, oh, wait a minute. He's on a break? Hold on. Let's see if that's true. Hold on 1 second. He is on a break, is he? Wait a second. Let's see if he is. He's on a break right now. Hold on. Loading video. He said, be right back in a few minutes. Ah, man, really? Okay, well, I'm not going to wait around for him to do that. We can still raid nonetheless. So as soon as I get off, then we can go raid on that stream. So make sure you guys do that. Thanks, everybody, as always, for watching. I appreciate it very much, and I will catch all of you folks very soon. Until then, have a good night, everybody.